After losing your best friend to lupus, you decide to start a nonprofit organization to help combat this terrible disease. Your biggest concern is fundraising. You decide to open a bingo hall in order to raise funds. What steps do you have to take for approval from the state? Do you have to purchase special equipment? What can you do with the proceeds? What Texas bingo laws should you be aware of? Only an organization authorized by the Texas Lottery Commission may be granted a license to conduct bingo. Additionally, the organization is required to have existed in Texas for at least 3 years. This prevents fly-by-night scammers from defrauding the system and ensures that only legitimate, community-conscious organizations benefit from this fundraising opportunity. Texas bingo laws recognize only these 6 authorized organizations: religious societies, nonprofit organizations, fraternal organizations, veterans organizations, volunteer fire departments, and volunteer emergency medical services providers. An organization that qualifies as one of the groups that I just mentioned is required to apply for a license from the Texas Lottery Commission. The application for a license must include several things, including the applicant's name and address, the address and times in which bingo will be conducted, and information necessary to conduct criminal background checks on officers and directors of the organization. The Charitable Bingo Division of the Texas Lottery Commission has standardized forms for the first-time applicants on its website. As you will notice, there are applications for regular licenses as well as for temporary licenses. Quick plug, if you've learned something from this video, click the like button so that way YouTube will show it to more bingo fans like you. Thanks. A temporary license is better for the once or twice a year fundraising initiative, whereas a regular license is more equipped to handle weekly bingo games for year-round fundraising. A temporary license is only valid for 6 hours during any one day, and an organization may not receive more than 6 temporary licenses in a calendar year. According to Texas bingo laws, an organization with a regular or annual license can conduct up to 3 bingo events during a calendar week. Like the temporary license, the bingo events each day may not exceed 6 hours. Also, no more than 2 bingo events can be conducted at the same location during one day. You should also know that each bingo event must be separately announced and the events may not overlap. For a single game of bingo, no more than $750 may be awarded as the winning prize. For a single bingo occasion, the limit is an aggregate value of less than $2,500. However, this $2,500 limit excludes pull tab bingo or bingo games which award individual prizes of $50 or less. An organization also may not even offer to award a door prize with a value of more than $250. A gross rentals tax of 3% of the gross rentals received by either a licensed commercial lessor or other licensed organization is imposed on the rental of the premises for conducting bingo. According to Texas bingo laws, the organization is also required to collect a fee of 5% of the amount or value of the prize from a player who wins an amount greater than $5. This fee collected from all winnings must be reported and remitted to the Texas Lottery Commission quarterly on or before the 25th day of the month succeeding each calendar quarter. This report must be filed under oath on the form specified by the Texas Lottery Commission. Ultimately, the Texas Lottery Commission deposits this revenue to the credit of the General Revenue Fund. There are exceptions for you to conduct bingo in other settings than we've discussed here. These include small events in your home, senior citizens' homes and organizations, and limited business exceptions. To qualify under this exception, the bingo game must be for amusement or recreation, the prizes must be of nominal value, and not more than 15 players can participate. Also, the players can't provide anything of more than nominal value for their opportunity to participate. However, hosting a game of unlicensed bingo, which does not fall under an exception, can bring a serious charge of a third-degree felony, punishable by 2 to 10 years in prison, as well as a possible $10,000 fine. Before you decide to engage in bingo gambling, play it safe and speak with an attorney to discuss countless other nuances in the Texas Occupational Code which may affect your decision. While bingo is a great way to raise funds for good causes, it may not be the best way for your organization to raise funds. If engaged in illegally, you could lose not only precious funds for your cause, but your credibility as well. From all of us here at Matthew Harris Law, we hope you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed learning a little bit about Texas bingo laws.